Boss Watch is a segment that we do every single week. We try to get to it where we talk about what bosses were up to, particularly in the United States. In Alabama, federal workplace safety investigators found that a Decatur manufacturer of GE brand appliances failed to follow required machine standards that could have prevented a 58-year-old frontline supervisor's fatal injuries while trying to service a door molding machine. Inspectors with the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration opened an investigation of the July 2024 incident at Hayer U.S. Appliance Solutions Incorporated and found the company allowed workers to bypass the machine's safety doors and did not use required procedures to prevent employee injuries in the carousel-like machine. OSHA cited the company, which operates as GE Appliances, for one willful violation for failing to follow lockout-tagout procedures to de-energize the machine before allowing service or maintenance. Inspectors also cited Hayer for 2 serious violations for permitting employees to bypass interlocking safety doors to gain access to the machine and for not maintaining annual inspections for lockout-tagout procedures. The company faces $193,000 in proposed fines, the maximum that OSHA can legally recommend. The incident continues a history of 40 safety inspections dating back to 2016 at 2 Hayer U.S. Appliance Solutions manufacturing facilities in Louisville, Kentucky, and in Decatur, Alabama. These inspections included many machine safety violations, including 2 repeated and 2 serious violations of lockout-tagout requirements cited after a 55-year-old worker's fatality in Louisville in February of 2019. Staying in Alabama, Delaware-based TCI of Alabama, a recycler of large items such as transformers and electrical equipment, violated federal employment laws when it discriminated against female job applicants in its Pell City, Alabama location, the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission alleged in a lawsuit. The EEOC charged that since at least August 1st of 2020, TCI has discriminated against a class of female employees by systematically denying them labor positions because of their sex. The EEOC further alleges that TCI carried out this discrimination by instructing multiple staffing agencies not to place or refer females for TCI's laborer positions. Such conduct violates Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits employers from discriminating based on sex. The EEOC filed suit in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Alabama after attempting to reach a pre-litigation settlement through its conciliation process. The EEOC seeks monetary damages, including back pay, compensatory damages, and punitive damages for the class, as well as injunctive relief designed to prevent such unlawful conduct in the future. Over in Louisiana, the U.S. Department of Labor has recovered over $300,000 in back wages for 49 workers employed by a New Orleans landscaping company that misclassified them as independent contractors and, by doing so, denied them overtime pay. The department's Wage and Hour Division determined Pfeffler Lawns violated the Fair Labor Standards Act by failing to pay overtime at time and 1/2 an employee's rate of pay for hours over 40 in a work week and not keeping accurate records. Misclassification of employees as independent contractors is not legal or fair. It deprives workers of their hard-earned wages, benefits, and protections, said Wage and Hour Division Director Troy Moulton in New Orleans. Companies that misclassify employees also usually deny them workplace rights and benefits, including overtime pay, and they also enjoy an unfair competitive advantage over other companies that comply with the law.
Hey, 5 seconds, just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
This segment of Boss Watch, Union Busters, covering national updates, is sponsored by Labor Lab. Labor Lab is an employer watchdog organization. They are committed to safeguarding the right to organize through unions, collective bargaining, and mutual aid. They do this by combing through reports that Union Busters are required to file with the Department of Labor. The first one is Quesos La Ricura in Hicksville, New York, hired LRI Consulting Services for $425 an hour. There was no NLRB case found for this. Environmental noise control in Gardena, California hired labor management associates for $325 an hour. No NLRB case was found for them. It appears that the business license for this union-busting firm may be expired, but despite not having an active business license, this firm has been contracted by dozens of companies, including big names like the Hershey Company. Farmer companies in Rancho Cordova, California, hired labor consulting group for $395 an hour. The election was lost by the union. And Environmental Air Systems in High Point, North Carolina, hired labor consulting group for $425 an hour. That election was also lost by the union. In addition, the following filings were amended. Grocery Delivery E-Services USA, doing business as HelloFresh, hired Logic Labor Relations, who subcontracted the Tally Consultancy. Logic Labor Relations charged $3,500 a day, of which $2,626 a day was given to the Tally Consultancy. Amazon DII4 hired Larry Wold, who added his compensation rate of $250 an hour. And Amazon DCH8 hired Alfred Roger Lacey, who had added his compensation rate of $2,000 per day.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.
Which side are you on?